Well, hello guys, it's your girl Che, and I'm back at you with another video. Today's video, I wanted to discuss a medication that was given to me to help myself cope with the situation that I am going through. I would like to do a little bit of a rundown. I am actually prescribed Klonopin right now. Only 0.5s. They're the lowest milligram, I believe, that you can get. And then it goes up to 1 milligram, and then there's 2 milligram ones. And there might even be higher than that. I'm not sure. I definitely need to be at least 1 milligram, though, is from what I'm feeling this month and after everything that has gone on. So, I'm not a medical doctor by any means, and this is just my recommendation off of the medicine that I have been prescribed by my doctor. You know, please consult with your own physician before anything. Or even if you take this information and you take it to your doctor and ask him about it, you could always do that as well. But mainly I want to get into why Klonopin, I believe, is the best anti-anxiety medication that there is. I used to take Xanax back in the day. I got prescribed Xanax after my brother and my sister had passed away. I've mentioned those stories before. And at a young age, I did get put on a Benzo. Now, Klonopin is also in the Benzo category, but I want to cover the major differences really quick first. Xanax, I feel like it hits you faster. I believe it's more potent. In my mind it was. And it usually, I would feel really good for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then I'm asleep. Whereas with Klonopin, I have tried it before I got it prescribed, just being honest. And I had people literally handing it to me after I lost Matthew, just to help me cope with my feelings, you know, on losing your soulmate. But and it's still fresh, you know. I'm still not at the 4-month marker yet. Anyway, when taking Klonopin, it's like I would get like a to-do list, right? And I would take the Klonopin and lay down for about 15 to 20 minutes. But if you close your eyes and you get too comfy in bed, you might get a little too comfortable and fall asleep. But if you do take it as you're up throughout the day, I have been able to finally drink coffee again. I haven't been able to have any drinks with caffeine in them after Matthew passed away, because all it did was make my heart just go ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. And I knew Xanax would curb that, you know, and I also was taking Xanax. I was taking a mixture of benzos to calm my nerves, because I had seen multiple doctors, multiple psychiatrists, and it's like they try to give you this like 5-minute range where they kick you out of the office after 5 minutes, and they think they've diagnosed you, and they got you totally effing backwards. Like, you just leave there more pissed off than when you came. So you really got a doctor search, you know, doctor hunt, hop around, find a doctor that listens to you, doesn't put you on a 5-minute time frame schedule, and actually asks you questions about, okay, well, how does this medication make you feel? And how did you feel on this medication? Because that is exactly what my doctor has been doing right now. You know, I'm not going to say his name or anything. I am from Jersey, South Jersey. So if you are in the area and looking for a doctor who has a heart, which is hard to find anymore, But then again, you know, sometimes you can't blame the doctor because a lot of people have been pill searching. And I feel like the whole pill searching thing and all the addiction crisis we're going through right now, which I have been clean for 3 years, but I know the whole scam. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like I understand where the doctors are coming from, but now that I'm the one 3 years sober and I need the help, it's like I'm getting a denial because they see methadone on my list of medications. It's the only single medication that I take for the past 3 years as well. The only medication I've taken in 3 years. And it's like as soon as they see that, they got to stop this stigma. They have to stop it. Because if I've been on it for 3 years and you drug test me and you get all my lab results from the clinic that I've been going to, and I have had all negatives since 2018. I have never tested positive one time on my drug tests. So once they see all that information, I think that they should reevaluate the situation and be like, okay, wait a minute. This girl has been clean for 3 years. Maybe she's not pill seeking. Maybe she's actually here really trying to get help. But so many times, the last doctor that I literally, they've been calling me saying, I've missed an appointment. You know, we will send out 2 more letters, and if you don't respond, you may not be able to receive our care anymore. And I'm like, I didn't show up because I don't want your care. You know, like you didn't take care of me at all. So, you know, you really got to doctor hop. You have to search. That is my number one thing. So let's get into the Klonopin. A lot of doctors will, you know, if you go in directly and you're like, listen, I have anxiety, I need Xanax, blah, 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 they're going to automatically look at you like you are seeking for pills. Do not do that. Go in there, and if anything, hold on, my low power mode came up. If anything, say you don't want the Xanax. You know, you could even say, be honest with them, or not honest, say you've tried it before, and coming off of it was terrible. And you need something that's not as potent as that, even though Klonopins are the same thing, it's a benzo. You will not suffer. You will not suffer like coming off of Xanax whenever you're ready to stop taking it. And like I said before, Klonopin's half-life is almost double or triple what a Xanax is. So you're not going to feel like you need to take it as much. You can just take one in the morning, and when you get home from work and ready for bed, take one before bed. You're not going to have to worry about, you know, taking work breaks or running into the bathroom to go take another Xanax or a piece of it just to help yourself feel better, because you can literally feel it being sucked out of your system. And yeah, Xanax was a major mind for me. So that's my advice on everything. I strongly and highly recommend Klonopin, and I'm not even at 4 months yet of losing my my soulmate right up there, and this has helped me tremendously. I mean, I'm making this video on New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, I'm stuck in my room and I'm alone, you know. And when it struck midnight, I went over to my door, you know, and I yelled out my door up at the sky. I said, Happy New Year's, Matthew. You know, I love you. And it started making me feel a little panicky again, but I had already taken my Klonopin today. So it, like, you can feel the anxiousness coming, and then all of a sudden it stops at a certain point, and it doesn't surpass that point into a full-blown attack, just because of how long the half-life is. So, and it's also also a safer, oh my god, I can't talk. Also a safer alternative, I believe, than Xanax. So that is my channel advice on Klonopin. Take it or leave it. I am prescribed that, and I've been through the torture of Xanax, and I promise you, you don't want to go through the hell of that. And Klonopin does everything the Xanax does. Like, trust me, I would know. Just trust me on that one. And I know that once I decide to wean down off of this, as time goes by and I start to accept the fact that Matt isn't coming back, you know, and I'm not in that shock and denial, I know I will have a lot more of an easier wean down coming off of this than going through another hellish torment and torture of coming off of Xanax. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching and taking my advice. Hopefully you all find a good doctor that listens to you, because Lord knows we need it with all these pill seekers out there, and it ruins it for the rest of us when we really need a medication. But thank you for listening, and I'll see you in another video. Love you guys, and Happy New Year's. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.